It's 8 a.m. Eastern Time here at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Good morning. I'm Daryl Nail with NASA Communications with an update. We are in the midst of tanking the core stage of the Space Launch System rocket, set for liftoff today at 2:17 Eastern Time, 2:17 p.m. Eastern Time. This is NASA's moon rocket that is going to send Orion on a flight test around the moon. A little bit less than 38-day mission. This flight test intended to test Orion at lunar return velocity. Get it around the moon, bring it back, test that heat shield, make sure it's safe for humans to use. We are currently working an issue with the liquid hydrogen loading. I'm listening to the launch team now. So there was a leak that developed in the liquid hydrogen supply line at 7:15 this morning. So running behind on loading liquid hydrogen at this point in the operation. We were scheduled to do the engine bleed kickstart. That's on hold. The team currently has a plan to reinitiate the fill of hydrogen. The flow is on the 8-inch quick disconnect, which is opposite a shot we have on the engines. It's in the engine section, but it's the supply line. What you're looking at right now is actually the middle of the rocket, where the GN2, which is liquid nitrogen, or gaseous nitrogen rather, is supplied along with the hydrogen vent line. Here's the engine section. On the opposite side, right where the checkerboard target is the umbilical connection to the rocket, which has a flight side plate and a ground side plate. In the cavity in there, leak was detected on the 8-inch supply line of liquid hydrogen. I talked to Jeremy Graber, the assistant launch director. He says that they saw a spike in hydrogen gas in there. Now they're reconfiguring the system to minimize the leak and try to get back into hydrogen loading. They allowed the connection to warm up a bit for about a half hour to 40 minutes. And then they are putting right now into effect a strategy to manually begin that hydrogen flow slowly. Try to get that seal to reseat and cure that leak. That's currently in work, and that's the latest. Meanwhile, on the liquid oxygen side, they are flowing currently at 32% full. They have slowed down their pumps because of a rule that requires the liquid oxygen to be in a certain proportion to the hydrogen. And you can see the graphic there. The LOX on the left, liquid hydrogen on the right. You can see the graphical representation of the rocket. We're 32% full on LOX. They've slowed down their pumps because of the rule that says you can't get more than 50% LOX in the tank before you've gotten 5% liquid hydrogen in. And I do have confirmation now that 15 minutes ago, the team did start their flow. You can see that represented on the graphic on the right-hand side. The measurement reflecting 2% full on hydrogen, moving slowly and carefully. So we'll continue to monitor the progress here and give you updates as we go along. For now, this is Artemis Launch Control.